If I could stop buyers making just one mistake, it would be buying in the wrong location, because kitchens can be renovated, bathrooms can be modernized, furniture can be replaced, but you can't pick your apartment up and move it somewhere else. That's why today we're talking about one of the biggest decisions you'll make when buying property in Spain: choosing where to buy. The biggest mistake is when you ask, what's the best place to buy in south of Spain? The truth is, there isn't one. The best location depends entirely on your lifestyle, goals, and budget. So stop asking, what's the best area? And start asking, what's the best area for me? You need to think about your lifestyle. Before comparing locations, think about your day-to-day life and ask yourself, do I want to walk everywhere? Do I enjoy a quiet lifestyle? Do I want nightlife? Do I play golf? Will I need international schools? Will I be working remotely? And will I need to use public transport? And your budget matters. Every location has a different price point. Sometimes moving just 10 or 15 minutes away can make a huge difference to your budget. Don't just fall in love with one postcode before you've compared your options. And you need to compare areas objectively, which is why I've created the location comparison matrix. Instead of relying on emotion, score each location using the same criteria. So I'm going to put up a screen recording of my comparison matrix, and you have to think to yourself, can I comfortably afford this area? Does the area match how I actually want to live? Is it walking distance to the beach? Is it a short drive to the beach, or is it not important how close it is? Restaurants and shops. Daily convenience matters more than people realize. And some people prefer to just be able to walk across the road, get their things from the shop and comes back. But other people don't mind driving and having a look around the shops and buying it while you're out. Healthcare. Do you need to be near a hospital or doctors or pharmacy? This may be especially important for retirees or families. Another thing that is important for families could be, are you near to a school? Which if you do have children, that could be your highest priority. Another thing is rental potential. If you're planning to rent, does this location attract tourists? Does it attract long-term tenants? Then look at the transport. How far is it to the airport? Is there easy road access to major roads? Is it near the public transport? And then you want to look at the future growth. Is the area improving? How many new developments are there? Look at the infrastructure. Is the demand increasing? And the most important thing is, don't rush. I always recommend buyers visit several areas before making a decision. Sometimes the place you thought you'd love isn't the place that feels like home. And sometimes the area you almost ignored ends up being perfect. So you have to do emotion versus logic. It's perfectly okay to fall in love with a property. Just make sure you also fall in love with the location. And my final advice is to choose your area first and then find a property, not the other way around. If you use my location comparison matrix, you'll be able to compare areas side by side instead of relying on memory after a long day of viewings. It makes choosing between locations much easier and helps you make a more confident decision. If this video helped you, I'd really appreciate if you subscribed and shared it with somebody who's thinking about buying property in southern Spain. You can also download the free location comparison matrix using the link below. If you'd like even more practical advice, check out my Spain But Smarter podcast, available on Spotify and YouTube. Or if you're specifically buying on the Costa del Sol, my book, Buying Property on the Costa del Sol, is available on Amazon. There's no hype, just smarter buying property decisions. And I'll see you in the next episode, where we're going to cover something that many buyers overlook: how to evaluate a property before making an offer. I'll show you the checklist I use to help buyers spot potential issues before they commit to one of the biggest purchases of their lives. So, I'll see you in the next episode.